here in the largest state in our union, in the state of California. We are positioned with this budget to be able to deliver on what we've been promoting: universal health care for all, regardless of pre-existing condition, regardless of the ability to pay, and regardless of your immigration status.
That's California's Governor Gavin Newsom proposing universal health care for all Californians, including those who are here in the country illegally. And he plans to use taxpayer dollars to pay for it all. Here to react, Republican candidate for California State Controller, Lanhee Chen. Good morning to you.
Hey, Ainsley, good morning.
Hey, good morning. So what is your reaction to this? Pay for health care for illegals, and that includes abortions.
Yeah, I mean, look, you have to understand that what Gavin Newsom is proposing is billions more in taxpayer money for a state health care program here that we have discovered over the last several years has paid out billions of dollars already in payments to people who aren't even eligible for the program. In fact, a recent state audit found that you had 500,000 questionable eligibility applications to the Medi-Cal program. So this is a program that's in desperate need of reform. It's a program that's in desperate need of being changed to ensure that it's actually doing what folks in Sacramento say it should be doing. And now the governor is proposing to add billions more in spending. So we've really got to stop and take a look at what's going on here and figure out what is best for the people of the state of California, what is best for people who are already on this program, and how do we really change things for the better. And I don't think the answer is, frankly, a huge increase in eligibility to make this program even bigger.
It's going to be very expensive. The total cost is $286.4 billion, almost $300 billion, and that's $2.2 billion each year. How can California afford this?
Well, you know, the big challenge going forward here really is this. Not only is there this proposal that we've talked about here that Gavin Newsom has, but Democrats in Sacramento are actually proposing an additional single-payer government takeover of the health care program here in California. And the challenge with that is they want to double the taxes that Californians already pay, increasing our top marginal tax rate to over 18%, putting a tax on businesses, and creating a payroll tax that's going to hit Californians making $50,000 a year or more. So the problem is not just this proposal, Ainsley. It's what they want to do to health care here in California, creating a big government socialist takeover of our health care system. This is not the right approach for California, unfortunately. But all we see from Sacramento is more spending and no real effort to figure out what are we spending our money on, and is that money being spent efficiently?
You're a Republican. You're running for controller. Why do you want this position?
Well, quite simply, Ainsley, we need to make sure that in California, taxpayer money is being spent as we're told it will be. There's no accountability, no transparency right now for anything that Sacramento does. All they do is spend money without really figuring out, do we get any results for our spending? Are we actually doing what we say we're going to do as a government? So we need some accountability. We need someone to go there and be a check on the one-party monopoly. All of these plans that we've talked about in Sacramento to increase spending, we need to figure out how we can, again, have fiscal responsibility and a real voice up there standing up for taxpayers. That's why I want the job. I encourage people to check out my website at chenforcalifornia.com to figure out how they can help bring transparency and accountability back to California.
Lanhee Chen, thank you so much for coming on with us.
Thank you, Ainsley.
You're welcome. Let's check in with our senior meteorologist, Janice Dean, for our Fox